What is up YouTube, it's GP Gaming here. This is the first video on this channel. Now, this channel was originally made around 2 years ago for pro wrestling content. However, never had the right equipment and I just didn't have the time to sit down and record videos. However, about a few days ago I was laying in bed and a thought came to my mind. Wow, the NBA 2K25 game is coming out real soon and I can maybe make content people can relate to and enjoy. So, before I made that video or that content, I decided to sit down and make one video before so I can practice and maybe get some viewers before I start posting that content. And this is that video. And today we're going to be talking about why NBA 2K20 was so good. Now before we get to that video, I just want to say it would truly mean a lot if you could please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for any future 2K content you might see. And also remember, this is my first video. Please, I open the criticisms in the comments to help me become a better YouTuber. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. NBA 2K20 was a game released by 2K in 2019. However, I myself did not buy this game until around Christmas because before this game, I didn't really care about basketball or the NBA. I was mostly just into wrestling and some other stuff. But my friend told me about this game and I was like, what the heck, it's only $20. So I bought it, I downloaded it, it was love at first sight. I started playing the game, although I wasn't very good at it. I had so much fun playing with friends, learning all the moves and how to time my shot, and overall it was an amazing experience. Now there are many reasons why this game was so good. For me personally, it was the game modes. Game modes like My Team, Park, and other game modes were in their prime. The game modes were just constantly updated, had new content, it was overall fun to play, and pretty easy to understand. Now, like I previously mentioned, when I bought the game, I bought it in Christmas and I started with My Team, and it quickly turned out to be one of my favorite modes. The card designs and the player models were just so captivating to me, and I could just go on and on about all the fun I had on it, opening packs, creating my team, playing against my friends, and just so many countless memories that I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to. I still have fond memories about opening my first good pack and pulling an Amethyst Kobe Bryant card. I was so happy, but I didn't understand that at that point in the game it wasn't really that rare. But to me, it felt like the greatest thing in the world. Now, the park was a whole different experience. It was really good. There were so many builds you could make, and I personally made a scoring machine. And at this point in the game, there were still pie charts. Nowadays in 2K, you can make your own builds and you're not limited. But back then, you were heavily limited. There were different pie charts. You can pick more playmaking than more shooting, or defense and finishing. And overall, I feel like it was way more simple to make a build. Now, of course, there was one build above the rest that was absolutely the most overpowered build in the game, which was the two-way slashing playmaker. I still have good and bitter memories about playing them and just having me try and defend them. As you know, they could do everything. They could dunk on you, they could shoot, and at this point, in 2K20, you could shoot with a very low rated 3-point rating as long as you knew how to time it and you were good at the game. Now, I personally wasn't very good at the game, so I really struggled to shoot, especially with the meter on. I just did not know how to time it. I kept taking shots while moving, and my friends had to tell me to hold L2 to stop moving and shoot the ball good. And although the game was great, from December to March, it became even better. However, not under very good circumstances. As I am aware, everybody that's listening to this knows, March of 2020 was a very sad and devastating year. As we know, COVID hit and a lot of lives were lost. However, one big theme that came out of this was the schools closing, which led directly to more people playing video games while they were in school. Me and my friends were some of the students that were doing that. We were in Zoom classes, supposed to be paying attention to the teachers, and we were just playing NBA 2K20 in the background, having fun. And although 2K20 wasn't the only game we played, for me it was the best game we played. There was just something else about going to my career, playing with your favorite team, your favorite players, that just felt so special to me. As you can see right here, the gameplay was also great for the time. The graphics were also amazing. Now, although they might not compare to the next gen graphics, you gotta remember, this was on a PS4. So the fact that graphics were this good was still shocking to me. Now, although the graphics were amazing, the best thing about this game was the gameplay. Everything just felt so smooth. The jump shots, the dunking, the dribbling, everything just felt so amazing. Now, this game was so good that I was still playing this game over 2K21 when 2K21 came out. Me and my friends were playing it all through quarantine. And you know, in quarantine, you had nothing to do, especially for us in school. All we had to do was work, go to sleep, wake up, go to class, and work. And that wasn't gonna work for us. So, what we do, just play games while the teachers were speaking, and they would not know any better. Now, a reason why I think so many people remember this game being so good was the fact that they were playing this all day, every day, for countless hours on end. Because like I said before, sure, there was other games to play like Call of Duty, but people wanted to play basketball. And while they couldn't watch the NBA and they couldn't go outside and play with their friends, the best thing they could do was just start hooping in the park, or My Career, or whatever game mode they wanted to play. Another huge factor that also led to the success and the good memories of NBA 2K20 was the content creators and the content they were releasing. We had content creators like Cash Nasty, Flight Reacts, DBG, Aiden Ross and Neil still doing 2K content, and so many other more streamers and YouTubers. Now, although 2K20 was a great game and I enjoyed it and millions of people enjoyed it, it doesn't mean it was perfect. There was a lot of exploiters and just negative people in the community. And also, I mean, there was also just glitches. The game itself was kind of broken. You know, the hop steps, shooting over people spamming left, right. Well, I mean, it's still a problem today, but it was even worse back then. And the 7-3 post scores. Sure, I used one, but it was still overpowered. Now, although there was a lot wrong with this game, I feel like the positives really outweigh the negatives here. And overall, 2K20 was a great game, and I can see why it was so successful. Now, to wrap this all up, I personally think 2K20 was one of my favorite games of all time. Just everything about it. Really nostalgic to me, even though it was just 4 years ago. I am certain a lot of other people share the same sentiment about 2K20 being one of the greatest games of all time. Just everything, like I said in this video, everything about it was really good. All the game modes, content creation, the community, it was all great. I really hope that NBA 2K25 can beat this game, or at least come close to it, so I can have more nostalgic experiences, and overall I just have a great game and have fun playing the game. Now, before I end this video, I just want to say thank you to everybody watching, and everybody who liked and subscribed. It's just amazing that I have a platform, and hopefully create an even bigger one to just express my feelings about NBA 2K20 and all the overall NBA 2K games in general. Also, like I said earlier in the video, please leave your thoughts about my commentary and how I can improve. I just want to hear things to help me improve my videos and overall content creation skills. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.